we have a weekly special in the DK Sportsbook, guys, focusing on the Dallas-Washington matchup. So you can get plus 100 odds for Dak Prescott's passing yards plus Antonio Gibson's rushing yards to go over a combined 359.5. Who wants it? I know you do, Ulrich.
I want it, but it's predicated on one thing, and that's the health of J.D. McKissic. Look, Antonio Gibson is going to get 20, 25, maybe 30 touches in this game if McKissic sits. But as we've seen, I mean, when Washington gets in a pass-happy situation, they will happily sit Gibson and just feed McKissic like short little targets. So I think this game will end up close, and I do think Dak Prescott has a chance to break 300 yards. So I like that side of it. Again, like Tony Pollard banged up. Zeke stinks. I mean, I think Dallas is going to have to pass the ball to win this game, and Washington is a funnel to the pass defense. They've allowed the third most pass yards per game. It's a good spot for Dak. It's just you need that Antonio Gibson. You need those carries because he's not that efficient a runner. Washington doesn't have that good O-line. So I think I'd wait on the McKissic news. If he sits, take the over.
All right, Pearce, do you have to wait? Do you agree with Geoff?
Well, let's just assume McKissick's out and you get full Gibson. I still don't like it. I don't like the correlation here. And it just starts with Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. They're completely healthy, but the running game is not that healthy. They've got their all O-lines back. The receivers are there. I expect a breakout game from the Cowboys against Washington has played well. And Reed was right. Washington has benefited from the bye week and then 4 soft games, but they've got injuries piling up on the defensive side. They have a bad pass DVOA. Dallas looks like they're going to attack through the air. I think Dak gets over this number, but I don't know if Gibson's going to be in a game script where he gets those 25 carries.
Okay, Steve, how do you approach this one?
Yeah, this is totally game script, right? Like, this would be a great game script if you think Washington's going to win their 5th straight game in a row, but that's not going to happen. So why would I like this one, right? I mean, if you look at the average passing yards and average rushing yards for both of these players, you're still 4 yards off. So obviously you're right in that realm. But with that said, like, this is where I think the Washington win streak comes to an end. And, Antonio Gibson has benefited from this winning streak because he's getting more carries because Washington is just trying to round out the clock in the second half of the game because they're winning all these games in a row. I don't like Washington to win this game, so I don't even know if Dak's going to have to do as much through the air. Geoff mentioned it. Washington is a pass funnel. This is where they're going to exceed. So Dak's going to have success through the air, but that doesn't necessarily mean Gibson is going to get his normal workload as well, so I'd be fading this one.